stop your lovely orbiting.
What is good, everyone? It's your boy
メラキ先輩
here with another COD World War II Nazi Zombies video. So yesterday, we finally got the trailer for the second DLC of this season, which teased the new map, the Shadowed Throne, which I am definitely looking forward to, granted that I have over 10 days, 300 matches, and more than 200,000 kills on the Darker Shore. I am definitely ready for the next Zombies map experience. And for my ex to text me back. But Zombies is way more important than that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm honestly hyped. This map looks pretty insane so far. Go. So let's dive into what we know so far. So I've actually been to Berlin before, and that building in the background is called the Reichstag, which is the meeting quarters for the Federal Assembly, known as the Bundestag, which is basically just one of Germany's forms of parliament. Here's what the building looks like in real life. It has a really nice, elegant structure to it. And it's hard to tell from the photos, but there's actually a giant dome on the top, which gives you a 360-degree view of Berlin. The building itself was actually set on fire during World War I, and later bombed during World War II, which is where our story takes place. I'm sure most of you guys haven't seen that building before though, but I'm sure this is a lot more familiar. And both of these landmarks are actually within walking distance of each other, so there's a pretty good chance we'll be seeing both in the Shadowed Throne. Now in real life, there's actually not a cinema next to the Reichstag, which is actually okay for an in-game variation of the map, and I actually really like that extra touch. It reminds me of that map from Scooby-Doo Zombies. Yep, that's the one. There's just something about cinemas that I really like. It's very cinematic. Yeah. So a lot of people are referencing this map to somewhat of a dramatic Gorwad Krovi, which I hope it's at least toned down a bit. In my opinion, I feel like that map had almost too much detail in it. Don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful map, but with all the dragons, the dead bodies on the floor, the debris, I just feel like it was slightly overwhelming to the eyes. At least we're not going to another facility for this map though. So here's something interesting to think about. There's a lot that we did see in the trailer, but there's just as much that we didn't see as well. In the Darker Shore trailer, we saw the bomber zombies. We saw the wusslings. I mean, we didn't see the Brenner, but we didn't see anything in this trailer. So is there a chance that Sledgehammer is sort of changing the pace of the game and removing those zombies from this map? Now I really like this shot. So this is obviously the new Sizzler that they were introducing to the map. But what I love is how it's not just spawned, it's created into the map. And I don't have to tell you it's a goddamn Treyarch napalm zombie. Which means if we did still have the suicide bombers, there would be 2 explosive zombie types. and honestly I feel like it's just a bit too much for the map. So in my opinion, I feel like this is going to replace that two-headed terrorist. Then there's this guy. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
What really throws me off is I can't tell if this is a new zombie type or an actual boss. Because, you know, he looks like he's 6 feet tall, but he also looks like he's 25 feet tall. I don't know, it's just really throwing me off. Anyways, the innovation behind this just knocks it out of the park, I think. I mean, this dude looks like a 3-headed fidget spinner on meth. Now, I don't think it gets much better than that. He is lacking a few pedo stashes though, if you know what I mean. But regardless, I can't even express how hyped I am to try out this new experience in the saga. I'm sick of everyone hopping on the Fortnite train. That shit's for 7-year-olds. Anyways, this is a COD only channel. So if you do like what you're watching, I would go ahead and subscribe to this, because there's just gonna be so much more coming.